Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
4 yards on the pickup.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second down and 8. And they run with Harris off the option. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run again with Harris. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Get a touchdown, baby! Get a touchdown!
A quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Warren will try the right side. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At their 49-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And Najee going to have a Steelers 1st down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
PJ.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A really nice effort.
What's up?
Time. 12 yards on the
Oh,
keeper,
okay.
picking up the first. Lots of plays on this.
I thought I was over there running.
You're seeing what I'm seeing. Those
We
guys
did
are
two red games, got spanked.
Play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Both my guys got off because they couldn't play good neither. They wasn't making no shots really consistently. The whole big mess.
Running left, it's Roy.
Peebles lagged out. All type of extra shit going on.
Right around to 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
And his computer hit a fucking limitless fucking TG shit.
2nd and 8.
Oh wow.
Harris running straight ahead. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. So a long drive gets him going inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
Let me confirm a time with him first. Cause he's the one with the ride and everything. He gotta come pick me up and all that shit. So, cause I'm on Staten Island. Let me confirm a time with him first, and then I'll let you know. But I'll tell him 2 p.m. you available, and you know, beginning. So, give me a few. I'll hit you right back.
You know, I feel desperate to throw it. Not sure.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a
Throw left side is good.
That's tough.
Diving effort. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
To me, there's nothing like
Yo, he said it's 2 p.m. good for you.
the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
He proved himself on that catch. That's for
Well,
sure.
coming back, right?
He may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second year.
Well, you know, if you want to do it earlier, you just let me know. I'm up already at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm already up.
Alex Highsmith from that outside
All right.
linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed
What's the
assignments, which
earliest
have led to turnovers, sacks.
you guys
This
open
not
over
the ball at all here in the
The
first half.
earliest, because he don't want to be catching traffic. Because he got to come from Broad's Neck to Staten Island and come pick me up, because he's going to do the
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
whatchamacallit, the fucking Queens Brooklyn highway shit to get to the Verrazano Bridge, then to cross over to Jersey. But you got to come scoop me up first. What's the earliest, more or less?
Not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now Wilson on second down.
We're going to get you right, too. We're going to steal a couple of people.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as
That's just the type of shit I do. So,
23 yards.
let me know what's the earliest you could rock out, because he wakes mad early, just like me.
It certainly
Like, we wake up super early, but we don't have to be there super early, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got a man open. It's Sutton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Again, Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time, second and goal. In motion goes Patrick. On second down, Wilson. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
They didn't. Come on. That's got to be a pick.
A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second
it's
quarter
2-1.
action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the give, it's Warren. And a short gain there, so get it up only to about the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Back to throw, Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing determined to move the ball.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be
Oh my god, I'm going through a trash phase on 2K, Blogger. Like a super trash phase. It's ridiculous.
It
I
happens.
hate myself. I hate it. Can't stand it.
It happens.
That should be. Oh, I can't win a game for nothing. Can't win a game. Can't fucking. Just can't get right. I can't roll correctly. Nothing.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This 2nd and 4. Willis headed left off the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Ah, 44 yards in the windshield. Sounds like fucking fun.
He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out.
He blocks it. Oh no, he doesn't.
Boswell's kick is
Let's go.
good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And they will not get a chance to return.
I hate drafted leagues now.
What's up?
I hate drafted leagues now.
Oh, I know. I hate drafted leagues in general as well. Yeah, you
I
can
think
go
I'm
get
about
that.
to-
You can go get that running back, but I mean, you can go get that defense, but hell, it's still kind of
I'm about to
difficult.
leave. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm about to leave both these drafts because I can't deal with this shit.
I'll run straight into that shit.
I can't deal with this. I got Baker Mayfield in one, Kenny Pickett in the other. They both are costing me games. And I have wide open people. It's just like what's frustrating me is knowing that I have wide open people and all this shit, and then it's just knowing that I have a trash quarterback. That's the problem. And knowing that nigga, if these niggas didn't have drafted teams, more than half these niggas be trash.
Right.
I'm about to just stick to my regular team leagues with Q and them. Because when I'm playing against a nigga, when I'm playing against niggas, I know they gotta play with their regular people. Ain't no extra boost and all that shit, bro. They ass. I'm over here shredding niggas with Bo Nix and the Lions. I'm 4-0 right now.
That's a positive play for the offense.
What?
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, we can. Oh.
Willis looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch signal for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over. First down.
They're 4 down.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go
one is hooping in this bitch.
Uh-oh.
They'll stay on the ground.
Y'all boys playing?
A second down play results in a loss of 2
No.
yards.
Just me and just Murph.
Alright, go ahead. Just go do y'all. I'm gonna make myself a quick sandwich real quick. I'll make a grilled cheese with hamon.
Alright.
Yeah, that's one cheese. Maybe if I eat it, it'll wake me up. I don't know. What's up, brothers? Come on. Come on.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's blocked. The Steelers get it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. He's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Great effort there. Taking it in. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
As you well know, every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
Whoa.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Really sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
That was a big mistake. That was a
control football, sustained runs, taking their time, making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the give, this is Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
puta.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. On the run, it's Warren. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now it's within throwing range of a first down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Anybody share screening? Oh, what up? What you playing, Waldo?
I'm in my Madden Divisional game.
Oh, I need to watch this while I'm making a sandwich.
I'm good.
Well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but
Not streaming this one.
in these elements, the difficulty level.
I'll stream the regular one, so let me get accustomed to this shit first.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be stopped right there at the 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judah.
Hello?
And now they're in the hurry up.
I ate earlier.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Don't you want to get yourself something?
Huh?
I said, don't you want to get yourself something to eat?
I'm fine for now. I'll go get it in a little bit. I'm in the game right now. Bye.
They have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the
Damn, why you made me do that?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw again is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Wilson. Touchdown Broncos. Javonte Williams. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Let's go.
He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Johnson. Down the left sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game.
Are you man? I
While
can't.
that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
From the 20, here's a second down.
Bro, don't stay there.
An option handoff given to Harris. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Pickens going in motion left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So a big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And bulldozing his way through. Past midfield, look out. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Oi.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll take this down to Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And quickly.
Diablo, que mamabicho.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Diablo, solo.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The tuck roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless.
Tocaron esos unos malos pases. Ahí está. Let's go.
Facing a second and 6 from the 8.
18 segundos. Oh shit.
Wilson.
Mira vaya.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here. Take over right at the 50. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin.
Regrésala.
I mean, on one side, 5
No.
interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this
Regrésala, pero
defense,
con el
they
icon a mí.
ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
No gain on the play there, second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That's tough.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Negativo. Mira para allá.
The Steelers on third down, 3 for 7 so far.
Mira para allá.
This is 3rd and 10. Willis will look to throw. A short one there to Fryermuth.
Ay, por afrentar, esta gente es una afrenta.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who goes to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where the extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is 2nd and 8. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now this time, Willis throwing it. Open man, that's the tight end Fryermuth.
Diablo, qué clase negra.
Pero pásamela, coño.
Every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Era hora que hiciera algo ese cabrón.
Y para tirarle esa mierda, mira.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
That's a steal.
Willis.
Pass
taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Nah.
They hand this off to Harris. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Harris. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Falló ahorita abierto y ya lo ha metido con 26% de...
But if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive,
You have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect
Creo que
choice
ese no te va a
on
salir,
third
huevo.
down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Idiota, en vez de pasarle desde antes, dejó que se me galdeara.
Shy of the first, right around the 15.
Estaba solo.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Ay, puñeta.
No, cuando esto no se la pasa a ellos, pásamelo a mí para atrás.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need
Cabrón, movete para la esquina, mano. Se queda en el cabrón hash.
that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Arriba. Icon y X. Dámela. Ay.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Pero corta, la madre.
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's
Es lo que va. Ay, bendito,
It's been a
man.
blowout. It's been
Lo que
continually
era.
fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Cabrones, no saben a quién galdear.
Incomplete. Good effort there.
Galdear mío, me voy con el del y viene y me deja el mío solo.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Por ahí estamos ganando por 20.
Third down, Wilson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
God damn.
Fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try
Sacan
and
fuego el
throw
bucho, ¿viste?
forward with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it
Mira,
over.
4 hombres encima de él.
Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Ahí está. Era hora de este cabrón.
On first down, Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run with Harris. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The chance of wasting this great starting field
Ay,
position.
cabrón.
A real threat. This is 3rd and
Ay,
long.
cabrón. Gente.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's
Quédate ahí, no me pase todavía.
He's
No,
gonna be
no.
stopped up right
Ya,
down
para
the
que
line of
le estaba
scrimmage.
dando.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get
Mira, ok. Acho, yo pensaba que se le iba a dar el de allá abajo, mano. O la iba a tirar él.
Right, this one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Mira.
Throwing is Wilson.
Tuya.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Nah.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Acabando los dos sin fallar.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Tírame solo. Tírame solo. Y ese tiro así. Y ahí tiene 3 segundos.
Cabrón.
Dame de flopearle.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson.
Mira que buste.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Acá es una ternita.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Tienen ese culo comido este cabrón.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Now it's Wilson. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ay, bendito, te lo tienen de su hijo ahí abajo, mano.
Y ahí viene un
Throw
tren.
again. And his
Quedan
throw
otra
is
vez.
going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions.
Ay, Dios mío.
Pa' esa mierda.
And that will be
Ya la planeta.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might
Dame
want to stop
acá.
coming after me downfield.
Cabrón.
I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying
Ah,
to
solo ahí
succeed.
también ese cabrón.
Que vaya para el carajo. Quería la bola ahí.
No, no, me refería a yo que estaba
keep
solo.
hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Venga, para ver, tú no vuelves para ti, cabrón.
Negativo,
As
cabrón.
expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Ahora me la da, cabrón.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be
Sácame que llegó mi comida.
tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust.
Llega a ser por nosotros, esos cabrones iban a perder bien duro.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
Y 0 turnover los dos.
Reception in the end zone.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. In this situation with the lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to make it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're
way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll run. Here's Harris. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 78 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
The interception.
Fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. That's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room when you've had a big
For the drag route. For the drag route in the red zone, or some another play.
The Steelers going to survive and advance. As we say so long, everybody.
I actually took that game plan from you. I noticed.